Live from the Beaulieu Broadcast Center, you're watching KFDM 6 News at 6 in HD.
Well, we're used to hearing like gunshots going off, but it was loud. It was loud.
A witness to a fire that did not take any lives, but left a family without a home.
We are asking the community for help, and it takes a community to raise these children.
And when that web of support fails, the end result can be a child abuse that leads to injuries. State investigators say the total number of cases across the region is up. Good evening, I'm Kelly Phillips. Thank you for joining us. They are helpless, vulnerable, at the mercy of parents and loved ones to protect them. Too often, babies and young children are not protected, but hurt, even killed. KFDM News has learned the number of reported cases of abuse or neglect has increased in the area covered by Child Protective Services in Southeast Texas. Last year, nearly 2,500 Southeast Texans called the child abuse hotline number to report suspected abuse. That's an increase of about 400 phone calls from 2011. Child Protective Services believes the increase is due to its efforts to increase awareness and get people to pay attention. KFDM anchor Ashley Gaston is investigating. She joins us now with details. Ashley?
A phone call is often the first step in finding help for a family and either stopping or limiting child abuse. Child Protective Services confirms that last year, more than 600 children suffered abuse or neglect at the hands of a loved one or friend. That's up from 2011. The number of child deaths is down across the state and locally. 19 fewer children in Texas died from abuse or neglect last year. In Jefferson County, there were 5 confirmed child deaths due to abuse or neglect. There were 6 documented cases in 2011. One of the child deaths in this region was in Jasper County. Angel Bryan is facing capital murder charges for the death of her 19-month-old daughter. In September of last year, CPS says her daughter suffered severe injuries to her head and died of shaken baby syndrome. Child Protective Services is urging family, friends, or neighbors to call investigators if they suspect abuse.
It's the only way we can become involved with these families. We really want to be more proactive than reactive. We want to help these families before they get into a crisis situation where they feel they have to abuse and neglect their children.
If you suspect abuse or neglect of a child, call the CPS hotline at 1-800-4-A-CHILD. That's 1-800-4-A-CHILD. Reporting live in the studio, Ashley Gaston, KFDM 6 News.